Welcome to our sixth in the series of building your own sacred geometry shapes. Here's the pattern. Here's a picture of the pattern, the Cuboctahedron, and here are the two cutout patterns, the plain and a colored, beautiful red, holographically finished. Makes a beautiful Cuboctahedron. We put that aside because we have already started preparing this plain one for building. So you can see, following the instructions, we've turned this on its bottom side and followed the numbers to give us a clear indication of which part of the pattern we fold first, and we use the tab to glue it onto its plain side. So you see that we have done that, and we'll follow that just now. I have finished most of the two-sided tape, but I have one or two more to do just by way of demonstration. I'll finish those. This has been covered in the earlier videos. I'll just do this quickly. That one there. It fits very nicely as it so happens. I'll just move those out of the way. And this little diagonal one, I'll do that. And we'll go from that edge. Just tidy it up. It doesn't get in the way or want to stick to something that I don't want it to stick to. Where else? We've got another little diagonal one there, and I think that there's a flatter one we'll do. Let's do the other diagonal. Do from the edge there, making sure we don't overlap onto the inside of the shape. And we trim that up, and then one more tab to do. That one there fits nicely, no trimming up to do, no tidying up at all. Now we're ready to go, making sure what I normally do at this stage, bend that back, give it a good sharp edge against the table or something hard, and we're ready to go. So let's see, number one. Oopsie. Number one, this is what we're going to be making. The Cuboctahedron. The Cuboctahedron is an interesting one because it's the first and, well, the only one that we have at the moment that is made up of two polygons. We've got a square and we've got an equilateral triangle, and it falls out of the range of the Platonic solids and into the range of Archimedean solids. And those Archimedes played around with shapes involving and incorporating two different polygons, equal-sided polygons. So that's what we are aiming for. That's a fun shape. Number one, let's go. We'll do this as quickly as we can. Edge to edge, as always. Finger underneath. Good pressure. Number two is on that side. finger underneath, edge to edge. Press it hard. We don't want it to go anywhere. But this carpet, two-sided carpet tape is pretty strong. It's going to hold down carpets. It's going to hold down our little shapes. Number 3. Here we go. These shapes bounce around. There we go. Get side to side. Overlapped a bit there. So it should be alright. 4. Here's our number 4. Here it is. Edge to edge. Good press down. Number 5. Where are you? There we go. Number 5. Number 5. Number 5. No, I missed out marking that up. But that's alright, fortunately it's a logical one. Yeah, I'll just... When you do something like that, you can always check. There's the number 5 there. Number 5 to number 5, so it's quite an easy one. But I did miss it out. Not too serious. Number 6, it's becoming more and more logical what's fitting to what, so perhaps it's not as critical that we use the numbers, but it's always a good idea. Yeah, what's happened there? One there, and then this one here. See? Been in a bit of a hurry, not being quite as careful as I should be, but it seems to be all right. 8, and that 8. Yeah, we don't want to put that on there. We could do, it's logical, but it's the wrong one. Now this is the 8 on the 8. It just shows how useful it is to have that confirmation that that side goes on that tab. You can get caught up. And here we are with the cap flap, or the closing flap, whatever you want to call it. Gives us a nice geometric finish using the cutout. Get right to the edge. It is always important. We've said it before. I'll say it again. And if for any reason you miss it, it's not serious. You can get some super glue afterwards and just dribble it in, and it tidies up a little gap that might form if I miss out the edges here. Oopsie. Let's line them up. Let's line them up. that's a fairly good finish to our Cuboctahedron, made up of 2 polygons. Actually has the reputation of being in perfect vector equilibrium. If you're talking geometrics or geometry, it has been included for that very reason, that it's part of a series, and especially it has a special place in creating perfect equilibrium from each one of its points. But that's another subject. At the moment, we're producing this beautiful Cuboctahedron. Thank you, Archimedes, and thank you, listeners and watchers of this series. Bless you.